Hello everyone, welcome to episode 23 of this series, and at long last I did this off camera, but I've moved all of this shit over and all of our shit into the storage chests, and we're only 13% full, which is helpful, but it's made it very clear we're going to need more discs eventually, but for now we should be good for a while, which is very, very nice. I haven't moved in the Blood Magic or Botania stuff because it is like... We're going to be doing more shit outside with it because of the fact that that's going to grow, there's going to be more flowers and shit, and the Create stuff obviously stays out here. But I have moved everything else inside, including our Ars Novu stuff, which I would like to delve into at some point, our Mana and Artifice stuff, and all of our, what's the word? Like... tech mod things. I do want to wire them up though to the thing we've got back there, so I do need to make some more universal cable, if I can remember how. How do I make the steel again? I make steel grit. How do I make steel grit? I make enriched iron, which needs coal, so I need to get some charcoal or coal. Okay, that's fine. We have 10 charcoal, and I want some iron, which we still have a bit of. What do we look for here? Dump. Fuck it, I'll just turn as much of that into... Well, actually, let's put one in and see where it goes. Ah, boy. Alright, well that'll do for now. It is getting to nighttime though, so we will sleep. In this episode, I do want to... I mean, we've been working towards this for a while and we've got it done right. How much did that take? So it's 10 per. So if I need to then send that through again, well then let's make 10. Right, because logically it would take 10 the other side. So we've got the storage system done. We've sort of been working towards that for quite a while now. And we have sort of neglected the house a little bit, because we do really desperately need to decorate it. But we do also need to advance to tier 4. I am quite curious about the Sanctum Invocation ritual. That's caught my eye quite a bit. But we will see. I do want to get into, some of the, I saw a couple of things in here that I was like, ooh, that looks fun and interesting. What on earth's an Arcane Sentry? I kind of want to check that out. There are other sentries? Ooh. Huh. Neat. Yeah, so ritual, while that's doing its thing. Sanctum Invocation. This ritual designates a place of power for your parish. It spawns a single block, a circle of power, to display a structure that you will then need to build. Allied faction players, when standing near or within, will gain a powerful buff to their spellcasting, causing more damage to their spells. For the undead, this sanctum serves in addition. Interesting. So... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, at least it tells me what I need for it. And it needs the moats. Ah. Okay, you done? Now, I'm really hoping that it only takes 10 carbon to turn it into steel. Because if it doesn't, it's kind of... What upgrades can I put in? I can put in a speed and an energy upgrade. Cool. It does. Lovely. Okay. Only need 2 of you guys for the minute. I'll dump you in there real quick. Because, like I said, I want to get cabling running down the back here so that I do actually have... so that I do actually have power going to this shit. It does mean I'm going to have to play around with, you know, making things look nice. But that's fine. 8 should be plenty. Still connect up. And they should be powered. Yeah, look at that. And we can hold even more energy now. And I can move you over there, and I can just place the dynamo back there. I like having the dynamo on hand because it's a helpful little, like, okay, I quickly need to get something powered. But yes, so, okay. Huh. It's that moment of, okay, we've just done something real big. What the fuck do we do now? We do desperately need to get a little farm going. Like, a little, like, animal farm, because we also need to get a regular farm going. I think we might do some house stuff today, then. Because we do need to decorate some shit, and we could, yeah. Like, I've got a rough layout for the rooms, and I've placed the bed down, but this is a little bit bare. I also need to come up with a name for you eventually. Okay. Thing is, by moving all of the shit inside, I've got an awful lot more area to work with, which I'm quite happy with, because shit like the create stuff is going to be all outside, that's going to be outside, that's, you know, we're taking up quite a bit of room here. Now, I did want to put in a farm here, because we're going to need a fairly big farm for mystical agriculture as well. I just search up. Right, what is it called? Capital P, perhaps. That doesn't help. Oh, it probably wants at Pam. Aha! Okay. So yeah, because there's a bunch of, like, Pam's Harvest Craft food and shit that we can get, and it's cool just to have it. I just like the mod. But it's also helpful because something like pumpkin bread or carrot bread, or just even toast, is just like, ooh, look, here's a good meal. Like, the fucking, like French toast. What does that actually require? Some fruit, a bread, some ground cinnamon, a milk bucket, and a skillet. That's really not too bad. And it's solid. I do need to try and get some lights, in the house, though. We do have crayfish. I've got to remember that we have crayfish on here. Yeah, we do. Oh. Well, they're kind of cool. No clue what they do. At Mister, here we go. Have you got any torches? No, you don't. They're disappointing. Lanterns, then. Because there are some fun lanterns with chipped that we can make. Which is nice. So, yeah. Okay. Let's... How do I want to tackle this? Because we need to make the interiors look nice, but at the same time, we are going to be getting a metric fuck ton of machines in here. So... What if we had, like, a partition wall running down the middle? No, that takes up too much space. Okay, something that we need to do is get the farms up and running, so we're going to work on that today. So I think we just make a big old fucking farm all the way along the front here, up till from there to the end there. I did plan on doing that before, I just wasn't quite certain how much room I'd want it to take up. And that way, if we want it to continue, we can just drag it around the side, which we will almost certainly want it to continue. Ooh, I also need to tidy up the cabling around the back here. As you can see, it's a wee bit messy. Is it Mechanism that has the fucking cable covers? I remember there being a mod that has like cable covers. They were called facades. It doesn't show up, so I don't think we have them. Which is annoying. But I mean, just throw stone along the bottom there, and we'll be solid, honestly. Because then it keeps the foundation going. Okay. Alright. And yeah, I do need to do the front part around here at some point. Because the stairs are nice, but I do want it to be a little bit more secured. Okay, so, farm-wise, we're going to want... Hang on, let me find the rough stone, and find the cobblestone, and I'm gonna go, first things first, we are going to get the cabling tidied up, because that's a very small, very simple, just a nice little task that we can get done, and then it's done. There we go. So that just looks a lot nicer because it continues the foundational, support and shit like that, you know? Okay, so that's done. Around the front here, so we're going to need spruce logs because I do want to make it a canopied farm because I think that would look nice. So I think we're going to go up 3 blocks on this end and then have a slabbed, curved roof, and it will line up there-ish, I reckon, would be a good move. So we're going to want spruce, which I am hoping we have. Yes, we do. And we are going to want... we could use dark oak for the fences. I think dark oak would work quite well, actually. Or do we want to do walls? Ooh, no, let's do walls, because walls are something different. I think brick wall is the way to go. Yeah, I think brick wall is the way to go. With some, do we have stone wall? Just pure, we have cobblestone wall, but do we have stone wall? Soapstone wall. No, we do not, but we do have andesite wall. We do have cobblestone wall. We're going to need more stone, evidently. We do have andesite wall. Cool. Okay. But yeah, farms are definitely the way to go here. So we're going to... Alright. So we'll get those little pillars done. And then we will probably just cut right into building. I might cover that up. Fuck are you doing up here? It wasn't nighttime for that long. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm going to... I'll probably flatten out a little area of land here, because I don't want it to be right there, because that's where I want to do my tech and shit, and, magic stuff and all that. So we might... Because I get the feeling back here's going to be power supply. So I reckon, over here would be quite a nice spot, if I just flatten this land out a bit, because we're going to need one for cows. Cow is definitely the biggest thing right now, because we need leather, and we need lots of it. But I think chickens and sheep are a very close second, and then we will get pigs as well, but they are obviously not as important. I want to test something. I can. Good. Okay, I thought so. And there's the saving grace of that mod. I can pick up entities with it, which makes moving them around so much easier. Okay, so yeah, so I don't quite have a design idea for the farm yet. We might do... What blocks have we got? We've got a lot of deep slate, so I might use deep slate for the walls, and then throw some oak wood for the roof, and yeah, that sounds about right, actually. That's... Is there another wood type that I prefer? Not really, not that we have on hand. Okay, so yeah. So let's... I still have ores that I need to actually get ground. I will take all of these out. And I can grindstone these, right? Oh, yes, lovely. Okay, I'm going to get these ground up, and I'm going to get to work on the building. Yeah, I think deep slate would be nice. We'll go with deep slate. Alright, so first things first, I lay out the rough wall dimensions, and I also raise the pillars up some. Now, this farm is undoubtedly going to grow, because we'll probably actually make a separate mystical agriculture farm, but there are a lot of Pam's Harvestcraft plants. I used andesite and stone brick, and I believe, yep, cobblestone as well. Because it fitted with the walls of the lower level of the house, and it also goes really well with the spruce wood and the canopy wood. And we're using the canopy wood again for the majority of the roof, with a stone brick border. I use some dark oak fence gates for the front gate, as well as a little bit of support detail on the outside. I think they work quite well. They look nice. I proceed to make far too many torches. So we do have a little bit of a surplus of them. But it's fine. It's easily done. I do test out some different lantern designs with chipped, but I don't like them as much as the standard lantern. So we do eventually just go back to the regular book standard lantern. I will say, with the actual storage system, it is a hell of a lot easier now. Because all of the shit's in one place. I can search for it. I can craft in there. It is so much easier than what we had before, which is incredibly helpful. Even if it did take a whole 8 fucking episodes to make. Jesus. But it's fine. And the that one like solar panel we have seems to be doing plenty. So we're good on that front. For a while anyway. I do then go ahead and do the little trick of putting stair blocks underneath the pillars and hiding the water in there. I just really like doing it that way. I think it works really well. And you will see a little bit later, I do also put blocks underneath the deep slate like support pillars on that side of the house, because otherwise when the land is tilled, you can see that there's just dirt underneath. So a bit of deep slate a bit of deep slate under there, and it looks like it's actually fully supported, which is really, really nice, and that's what we want. Oh yeah, I also have to do it with the actual wall as well, but that's fine. I decided to divide the farm up slightly, with the front half being purely wheat, and the back half being palms and other plants. Mainly because we need a lot more wheat than we do everything else. But I do then go over to the other side of the portal, as you can see, and I start laying out the animal pens. I decided to use deep slate for this because I feel like it would contrast better with the fact that I'm going to be using oak slabs for the roof. We make 4 pens, one for sheep, cow, pigs, and chickens. The most important to the cows, because we need so much leather, followed by sheep, chickens, then pigs. Because pigs are alright, but we don't really have a super high use for them yet. We might in the future. I don't fully know what each mod needs yet, still. Also, the dig spell is invaluable for helping clear the trees, actually. I have noticed that. Pair it with the felled oak spell that we have, and it can just clear them, which is great. I do end up doing a little bit of terraforming around here, but that's just to make sure I have enough room to actually build. As you've seen, it does take me a few tries to get a roof design that I am happy with, but we do get there in the end, and it's just the same for all of the pens. Okay, so here we go. We have got the little farm, like paddocks. Paddocks? That's the right word, right? I think. That little area done. And we've got that area done. And the Pam's Harvest Craft crops grow phenomenally quick. Like, they're growing quicker than I remember them to. Like, you know, we're already able to harvest some. Interesting. So the corn you've got to replant, same with the amaranth. Interesting. Well, that's good to remember. I am literally running out of space because of... Oh, by the way, this whole area is going to be wheat. That's why it's left empty. I'm sure I mentioned it, or I'm sure I will mention it in the voiceover. But that's why that area is, you know, empty. It's because it's going to be purely for wheat, because we're going to need an awful lot of it for breeding and stuff. You're mature, you're not, you are... You're mature. The joy of having something that tells you when crops are mature. It's lovely. Now there probably is a grow spell of some kind, which would be wonderful to get. Like straight up, there is probably grow somewhere in here. Normally, yeah, grow, which I would assume is it makes things grow. Yep. It does require my bone meal, though. So it still requires bone meal. But it applies it across the entire space. So if I was to pair it with, say... Okay, hang on. If I was to put... Well, logically, emanation is the way to go. Like, emanation grow. With... Range doesn't change anything. Radius changes anything. So we don't necessarily need it to go high, but we probably want it to go... And it's too complex. Oh my god, that is... Okay. That is already just with the fucking grow spell. Quite complex. Huh. Okay. Maybe we don't do that quite yet then. Do you think that I got some more wheat seeds? Yep, so I'll go plant them. But yeah, so we've got that done, which is great. We still need to actually go out and get the animals for it. But, you know, it's a start, and actually we can go and move those cows over right now. The cows that have been taunting me since day one. Hey. Where are you? Where the fuck are they? There's one. Right, you coming with me, mate? Sorry. Sorry about that, lad. We're, God, that looks so dumb. And I can... Oh my god, I can put them in without having to actually go in the place. Oh, okay. All of a sudden, I don't hate this mod. Because that is so helpful. And there's another cow. Wonderful. Okay. That is cool. I want to get like 4... I mean, we could technically do it with just 2, but it would go an awful lot quicker if we got 4 in there right away. Chickens, sheep, and pigs. Sheep and chickens are definitely more important right now. That's just how it is. Because chicken give us feathers and eggs, and sheep give us wool. Oh, that's a cool looking rabbit. No. That's another rabbit. Hi there, lad. You've got some weird fucking eyes. Jesus. Any sheep? I really want to go in there. I think we might do that next episode. I think we might try and clear that next episode at some point. Yeah. Is there really no, like... Well, we found a pig. We'll take the pig. Okay. So, I'm gonna take the time to get all of these guys... Well, at least 2 of each. Sorry. We'll just do 2 of each. Because it's not that important to start with 4, because we can just go from 2. But I think I'll do that off camera, and I think I will probably call it here for the episode, because we have built a fair bit. And it's a good amount of building. And it's important shit, because we needed this farm going, and to be honest, it makes the house look so much better. I know that this pillar's still just kind of sitting here right now. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't see me using that pillar, so I'm just going to get rid of it. I do still need to decorate the inside of the house still. I still need to finish the stairs here. But we've got the farms done, which is very, very important that we got them done. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.